Hey everyone, my name is Ben. Welcome to my literacy narrative project. In this video, we're going to be talking about 3 things that have impacted me and influenced my education. First things first, if you guys see me like staring out into the distance, I have my notes right behind me. And second of all, if you guys are wondering like why is this camera quality so I have iPhone XR, so just bear with me. But without further ado, let's get into the first topic. Alright, so the first topic is going to go all the way back to 8th grade. It was like halfway through the quarter. We were reading a book called The Giver. And for those of you who have read the book, you know, like it's a book. I didn't like it at all. So, of course, I paid no attention to it. But we were doing popcorn reading, and that just means you read and then you keep reading. And whenever you feel like you're done, then you just pass it off to whoever you want. In that class, I had one of my friends. He was a try hard. He raised his hand every time to read, but one of the days he was reading and he saw I was paying no attention and thought it would be hilarious, so he stopped reading. He was like, I think Ben should go next. And I look up, I'm like, nah. But then of course I had to read to get my participation points. But so I'm reading and I'm trying to get through it fast, read like a page and a half just to do my due diligence. So I'm like a page in, and then I get to this word, which I now know how to pronounce it. I think it's haphazard. I think it's haphazard. But at the time, it was a new word to me, and I got to it, completely stuttered over it for a good 30 seconds. It was the most embarrassing moment in that class. Everybody started laughing at me. They thought it was hilarious. I laughed too, just because I wanted to fit in. But really, that was terrible. So after that happened, I can't even lie, I did lose a little bit of confidence in my writing and my speaking. It was tragic. But after that, I didn't want to participate at all in anything at all. Like, I didn't want to speak. I just wanted to put my head down. But of course, you know, it was 8th grade. Every kid was an So my friends, a couple weeks later, they thought it would be funny. They're like, ooh, let's hear Ben stutter again. I picked Ben to read. And for me personally, when they called me, it kind of boosted my confidence because they wanted to like see me stutter again. And I didn't ever want that to happen again. So I used that as confidence. Aced that reading, didn't stutter over a single word. But yeah, that was that. And basically the way that influenced me was it kind of taught me to like just have confidence in myself and not really give a about what other people think. You're gonna embarrass yourself. It's just bound to happen. It's just, you can learn from that and do whatever you can to not ever make it happen again, because you don't want to feel like that. But on to the second topic. It wasn't an event, it was actually a person who influenced me. It was my English teacher / French teacher. I don't know French anymore, but his name was Mr. Blanchard. I had Mr. Blanchard for freshman year, I had him for French class, and then I had him again senior year for English. The way he impacted me was just his character and his personality. He didn't care what anybody thought. He was 100% confident in himself and his abilities as a speaker and a writer. He also knew that I was actually like a pretty smart kid if I put my mind to it and like I focused on it.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
And he also knew that I just kind of did the bare minimum just to get by, because I didn't really care too much. But he kind of influenced me and like pushed me to really put out some of my best work, both speaking and writing. But because of him, I have like a newfound confidence in my writing. I kind of enjoy it sometimes if it's what I like writing about. But because of him, I'm able to like express myself more and just put out work that I'm proud of. So with all that being said, big shout out to Mr. Blanchard. Alright, and the third and final topic is going to be my senior portfolio. Now I've heard a lot of people, they didn't really like with it. It was kind of boring to them, but I actually really enjoyed it. It was the final piece of high school work that I had to put out, so I figured I might as well give it my all. But yeah, the portfolio, it kind of like, it influenced me because it kind of showed me that like, if it's something I like writing about, I could actually like put out a pretty decent piece of work, in my opinion. And yeah, it kind of just showed me that writing's not that bad. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of my video. Those are my 3 topics. If you happen to make it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Drop a like or I don't really care. But yeah, thank you.
On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying.
Half as hard.